No ja tervetuloa taas Batman The Telltale Seriesiin. Tässä on ollut aivan mieletön sääntö, että päästiin pelaamaan tätä. Eli ihan ensimmäinen mukava yllätys oli, että heti kun tää tuli ulos, niin mä ajattelin, että pelataan nyt saman tien pois alta, mutta tää toi typerä Telltalen Cloud Save-systeemi oli onnistunut hukkaamaan mun saving kokonaan, joten mun piti pelata koko ykkösepisodi uudestaan läpi. Mä toivon, että mä yritin tehdä kaikki valinnat täsmälleen samalla tavalla, joten toivottavasti ei ole mitään isompia eroja. Ja sitten sen jälkeen mulla kävi vanhanaikaisesti, että mä pelasin tätä kakkosepisodin jonkun 40 minuuttia ja sitten tajusin, että mä olin unohtanut painaa aloitan nauhoitusnappulaa, joten tää on nyt toinen yritys tätä episodia. Eli tästä tulee taas tää perinteiset, mitä tapahtui viime kerralla. Ja nyt pitäisi olla aika tutut esit niin kauan, kun viime episodi tuli. Eli niin, viime episodi päättyi siihen, että me käytiin siellä Falcon, vai mikä se gangsterin nimi on, ja vedettiin sitä vähän turpaa ja hetkinen, mitäs me tehdään? Mä oon jo unohtanut, mitä tässä tapahtui, vaikka mä just eilen pelasin tän alun tästä kakkosepisodista läpi.
Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money? It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Ai niin, viime jaksossa meille selvistyi, että tosiaan tällä Waynen perheellä oli jotain yhteyksiä tohon rikollisuuteen, vaikka Alfred niin kovasti yritti ekassa jaksossa väittää, ettei joo. Niin kuin tossa sanotaan this game raptures choices you make, mutta mitä mä tätä kakkosepisodia on nähnyt, niin ei siinä ole juuri niin mitään vaikutusta, mitä me edellisessä episodissa valittiin tähän. No on tässä yksi, ehkä se Falconin kohtalo, että mä en tiedä mitä sille olisi tapahtunut, jos me oltais lävistetty se siihen johonkin metallipalaseen. Joo. Mä en ymmärrä miksi tää peli välillä, mä en tiedä kuinka paljon se video näkyy, mutta tää nykiä aina välillä hieman. Vaikka ei tää nyt graafisesti mikään hienoa olekaan, mutta jotenkin on saanut tän silti nykimään. Eli nyt me nähdään taas kerran yksi versio näistä tästä Batmanin alkutarinasta, joka on, siitä nyt on se 500 eri versio. Jokainen käsikirjoittaja haluaa aina aloittaa sen alusta.
I thought I might find you here.
Mä aina kaikissa näissä niinku jenkki-elokuvissa sun muissa aina näkyy tuollaisia ihmeellisiä putkia noissa talojen seinillä kaikilla sivukaduilla ja muilla. Mä en ikinä hahmottanut mitä varten siellä on jotain höyryputkia niinku menee talojen seiniin pitkin.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child.
Niin no mitä jos kertoisit sit sen jälkeen kun mä ennen
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this, but me.
I know it's a lot to take in.
Ja nyt me ollaan hyvin pitkälle kuseessa sen takia, ettei se voinut kertoa meille.
I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone.
Ja sit paljastui yllätyskään, että Alfred palkkasi sen tappamaan ne vanhemmat, koska se ei tykännyt siitä, mitä ne teki.
Was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Tää on nyt kovin reilu, että Alfredilla on
This
meidän
is the
ainoa
first time
sateenvarjo.
I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
No ja nyt editään vihjeitä 20 vuotta vanhasta rikoksesta täältä.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Niin sen verran vielä, että mä tosiaan siinä ensimmäisen episodin lopussa kysyin, että halutaanko me olla väkivaltainen Batman vai kiltti Batman, ja äänet taisi mennä suunnilleen 2 ääntä väkivaltaiselle Batmanille, 1 ääni kiltti Batmanille ja 1 ääni silleen, että mä teen niin kuin mä haluan, eli mennään varmaan niin kuin vähän väkivaltaisemmalle linjalle, että katsotaan nyt, en tiedä tapetaanko me ketään, tai onko tässä edes vaihtoehtona, mutta katsotaan nyt sitten, mitä vaihtoehtoja sieltä tulee ennen kuin päätetään sen kummemmin, että
He just wanted to protect us.
He
kuinka väkivaltaisesti
thought he was
ryhdytään.
invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that
Komeat
moment,
fiikset.
he was simply your father.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater.
Saturday Matinee.
How long did it play there?
Mikä se on?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings
On se
personally.
kätevä olla miljardööri, kun voi
I
vaan
never knew that.
soittaa elokuvateatteria, mitä haluaa nähdä.
She was always so good to me.
Se on toi niin klassikko tuolla Batmanin äänillä on aina noin helmet ja sitten ne katkeaa ja leviää pitkin sit katua. Se on aina melkein jokaisessa noissa Batmanin tarinoissa aina vakiona. Se onkin suunnilleen se ainoa asia, mikä ikinä muuttuu.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Niin ihmeen toi punainen valokin tuolla taustalla.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Mihin mun nyt pitää taas oikein kävellä?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Don't follow me. He's making a mistake.
Siinä on ne klassiset katkeavat helmet. Vaikka tietysti se ennustus oli ehkä vähän epäreilu, kun ottaa huomioon, että mä olin kuitenkin nähnyt tätä jo ennen. Mutta mä tein ihan saman ennustuksen ekalla kerrallakin, kun vielä en ollut nähnyt tätä.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Okei, ja nyt me mennään sitten tapaamaan Falconea toisen kerran. Jos mä oikein muistan, vai tuleeko tässä välissä vielä jotain muuta? Joo. Nyt ollaan... Tää on niin jännän näköinen tossakin se 3D-grafiikka, vaan se on ihan niinku tollanen öljyvärimaalaus melkein toi maailma. Ne niinku sotkee 3D:tä ja tollaista maalattua taustaa aika hienosti.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Toi oli yksi niistä toi punkkari tuolla taustalla, niistä ketä me taisteltiin siellä puistossa ja ekassa jaksossa.
This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
No, kerrotaan sille sitten.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant. I wouldn't ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. Now, in my book, there's no such thing.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Tuli jotenkin hyvin oudot noi kasvojen ilmeet tuolla naispoliisilla.
Keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I think he's a freak.
I know he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
On mutta likaiset seinät täällä poliisiasemalla.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
No niin, tästä tulee mielenkiintoinen.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Tässä on meidän ensimmäinen valinta siitä, että halutaanko me olla kiltti vai väkivaltainen. Ja itse asiassa tässä tapauksessa me annetaan sille se kipulääke. Se on, mun logiikka tähän päätökseen on lähinnä se, että just jotenkin tuntuu, että se ei välttämättä ole meidän Bruce Waynein väkolle kovin hyvä, jos me aletaan hakkaamaan potilaita poliisiasemalla.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call
Alfred,
friends.
joka
Your
palkkasi.
parents learned that.
Bam, sinne meni.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die!
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Ja mä mietin, mitä tässä olisi tapahtunut eri tavalla, jos me oltaisiin pahoinpidelty se Falcon. Mä veikkaan, että sillä olisi ollut vain joku verinen side tuossa mahan ympärillä tai jotain. Mä uskon, että se niinku sen enempää olisi vaikuttanut tähän. Tää on minusta niinku hyvin mielenkiintoinen tapa, että ne jostain syystä päättää ottaa Bruce Waynen mukaan tähän kuulusteluun, koska siinä on jotain järkeä.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Ja nyt ne jättää Playboy-miljonäärin yksin samaan huoneeseen mahdollisesti psykoottisen ja väkivaltaisen poliisin kanssa. Tämä on taas niin fiksu idea.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Niin meillä on meidän maaginen puhelin, joka osaa analysoida kaikkea, jos on hieno keltainen valo tai oranssi.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the results.
Koska sä voit totaalisesti analysoida kemikaaleja puhelimenottoman kuvan perusteella.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
On muuten aika iso käsirauta.
Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Meidän pingviini on taas ollut vissiin asialla.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Tai sit siellä on joku kolmas henkilö, joka on molempien takana.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Vihdoin joku sanoi jotain järkevää.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shot?
Tää on näitä niinku vaikeimpia päätöksiä, mitä mä oon tähän mennessä nähnyt. Eli kerrotaanko me tolle siitä, että se poliisi ampui sen vai ei. Minusta mä pausetin sen takia, että koska siinä itse keskustelupätkässä jo aikaa miettii, niin mä halusin vähän puhua tästä. Eli minusta tuntuu, että me kerrotaan tolle siitä ihan puhtaasti sen takia, että se voi olla meille hyödyllinen jatkossa, jos se on meidän liittolainen.
A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Mä en tiedä, sit toi oli vähän paska juttu sille Montoyalle, jos sen nimi joutuu julkisuuteen, mutta ei voi mitään. Mikä viehätystä on, kaiken pitää aina mennä maan sisään. Silloin se maan sisään menevä hieno tuoli ja nyt autokin menee.
Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Koska se totaalisesti voi tehdä se kameran puhelimen kuvasta.
The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Sieltä tulee se maan sisäsulut
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other
Hill,
out.
joka sitten teki sen.
Computer's pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Jos mä nyt oikein muistan.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses.
Klassinen Batman-juoni, että kaadetaan jotain kemikaalia kaupungin vesivarantoon ja saa kaupunki kaaossa. Ai niin, nyt tässä pitää. No. Pitää, no joo. Lennellä näille ja löytää se signaali. Tää on vähän... missä? Ei ollut siinä.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message!
Eikö se ollut jossain... siinä.
Bring me her head!
Sehän oli pitkä viesti. Ja sit tää... Jos mä oikein muistan, niin se on toi... Onko se nyt sit Arkham Asylum täällä saarella vai mikä tää on?
There go you go! You'll be alright. You're right.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
No niin, eiköhän me lopeteta meidän ensimmäinen jakso tähän, eli palataan asiaan sitten seuraavassa jaksossa, kun haastatellaan vähän Cobblepottia.